Welcome back to Who's at the Chef's Table with Chef Dan. This week, your hostess, Doris with a D, is hanging out with Dave and Brian. They are the local guys behind the wildly popular fish joint in Coconut Creek and Coral Springs, and they're here to talk shop, talk seafood, and dish out the details on their newest spot, that pizza joint.
Hi, I'm Doris with a D of SoFloDining magazine, and we are at the fish joint in Coral Springs, Chef's Table with Chef Dan, and we have the pleasure of having with us today David and Brian.
Hello.
How you guys doing? Not too stressful, right? So how long have you guys been here?
We've been at this location a little over 3 years. The Coconut Creek location, we opened about 2 weeks before COVID. So it's been about 6.5 years.
Wow.
I always thought this one was open first. I don't know why.
No, Coconut Creek
That
was
was
our
first.
first.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. We always love Coconut Creek because we're right by it. So
Yeah, Coconut Creek's a little bit more accessible unless you lived out
If you
here in
live out
Coral
here.
Springs,
Yeah.
Parkland, or coming off the highway.
Yeah. So what kind of food do you serve here?
Here, pretty much it's 95% seafood. We do have a little section called landlubbers because not everybody likes seafood, or sometimes you just need a break away from it. But seafood's kind of what we specialize in.
Mhm.
then they make the clam bakes too.
Yeah, we do.
Not just
We do crab oils. We have conch fritters. But I guess the unique thing about our menu is you have your choice. So regardless whether you get tacos, a sandwich, a platter, snapper, mahi, salmon, you have your choice of how you can get it cooked. So if you want to be real healthy, you can get it grilled. If you want to be like me and enjoy it, you get it fried. You can get it blackened, you can get it jerked. You could have it on a bun, you could have it on a plate or on a salad.
a lot of variety.
Or in a taco shell.
Or in a taco.
Tacos, yeah. A lot of variety.
Yeah.
Do you use any special ingredients? I mean, I know you just went through a whole variety of different ones, but is there any special seasoning that you use or anything like that?
I mean, we do make our dressings, our sauces. Our customers really love our joint sauce, which is a signature sauce we make. Can't really tell you all the different things
No,
in it.
no. I don't want to pry.
We do pride ourselves in using the top quality, ingredients as well as, proteins.
Right.
All shrimp is not created equal. All salmon is not created equal. We're big on stability, sustainability, freshness, quality. Really,
Right.
we don't just go by even though we try to keep our prices down, we still keep our standards pretty high.
No, and that shows too. Like when we were talking originally about the clam strips.
Yeah.
Most people just buy the standard blah blah blah, and you went and said no, the bellies and all, and I admire that. That shows that it's a fresh product, a good product,
Right.
and there's thought behind it.
Right.
Not just that's not available. Get the other one.
Right.
And as a chef, being in the kitchen, I know and I've seen that where people say, "Hey, just get the next one." That doesn't work like that.
Yeah. I mean, our philosophy is if I'm not going to eat it or let my family eat it, and Dave's not going to eat it or let his family eat it, we're not going to let anyone eat
Right.
it.
Yeah.
And it's
I
a
like that.
struggle to make sure that we have it in-house all the time as well. So,
We know.
we pride ourselves in doing the right thing and bringing in really good product. At that point, it's really simple to serve good food.
Yeah.
So,
It's. I mean, it sounds corny, but it's hard to find places like this
mhm.
that care like that. We did an Irish place a while ago that had fish and chips. Irish place, fish and chips. They wanted a specific cod
Mhm.
from a specific place, and the purveyor stopped carrying it. They took it off the menu.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And this
kind of
is
like our
something,
clams.
and this is something they were known for, though. This was like people went there for that, and they were like,
That's a part of their identity
they're like,
was
no,
taken away.
we're not going to taint our standards
Right.
because we can't do it. So
Right.
Yeah.
that's a good.
Yeah.
I mean, at the end of the day, you might upset a customer, you might lose some sales, but you're not losing the integrity or your reputation as a business. So
Yeah.
it's kind of a trade-off.
Not lowering your standards.
Yeah. Do you, go for today or are you in it for the long haul?
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What is your best seller
most popular.
But here in,
I mean, that's a tricky question because,
yeah, because I imagine the different places have different,
you know, it's the
depends
same
on the week.
menu. It
Yeah.
just depends. We study
Yeah.
it, and
Yeah.
there's weeks, you know, I mean, we go through a lot of everything really.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
I mean, fish and chips, huge mover.
Mahi.
Mahi as a whole is
Mahi,
enormous.
just-
But then you know, the controversial lobster roll.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, there's weeks where we could go between both stores. We might do, I mean, probably 300 to 400 lobster rolls
Yeah.
on a good week, which, you know, is great.
Yeah.
And, you know, it's just tough.
Yeah.
Believe it or not, we go through a lot of burgers.
Yeah.
We'll talk about that later.
Oh my goodness, the
Now,
burger.
if there's something, and I love, I'm looking at the menu, I love the menu here. Is there something, even something new, that you wish people would try because you know they'll love it? You know that it'll take off because, you know,
Every time someone walks in and they're on the fence about what to have, I push the hot Mahi sandwich. It's such a good sandwich. We take some nice Mahi, deep fry it, put it on a roll with just a piece of lettuce, and then put a handful of our signature coleslaw on top. We toss it in a Nashville hot sauce too, the Mahi. And the coleslaw cools the sauce down a little bit, gives it a creamy texture. It's a messy sandwich to eat, but it's my favorite.
now when you walk in here, the sign for that is right here on the right-hand side.
Yeah.
Because, yes, we were looking at that.
Yeah, it was our take back like a couple months ago when the Nashville hot chicken sandwich craze went.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was like, okay, that's cool, right? Everybody's doing everybody.
Oh, yeah.
But let's put our spin, you know. So that's where we got the Mahi, the
Yeah.
Florida, but it has that hot. So that's where we came up with the Florida hot Mahi.
It's a great sandwich. Really
And that's where
is.
originality and creativity comes in,
Mhm.
you know, because that's put you
Yeah.
ahead. Put you ahead of the curve.
I would say that or the Raging Cajun is very unique. It's one of
Yeah.
our po' boys, and we take blackened shrimp, but we also cut up some of the andouille sausage. It's real New Orleans style.
Oh, yes.
You know, and it just between the textures and it's a very unique combination of flavors. But
Wow.
we
We may need one of those.
I mean, it's a real powerful
Yeah.
kick of
Yeah.
flavor.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a great sandwich. It really is.
Now, I was going to ask, let me see, who do I ask first? What got you into the food business? I know your story's similar to mine, so.
I don't really, I mean, to be honest, I don't really think I had a choice. I was just born into it.
Born into it from day one.
From day
I
one.
call that DNA.
But I
It's in
love
your
it.
blood.
Yeah, my sister went complete opposite way, and you know, she never really grasped it. I always loved it, where my parents tried to do everything to get me away from it.
Mhm.
And it doesn't matter which way I turned, somehow I came back to it. And I love it, but I also wanted to bring my kids up in it
Right.
because education is very important, but the skills that you learn in a restaurant
Yes.
are priceless. The work ethic, the accountability, the people skills.
People skill the front of the house.
Yes,
That's
just in every aspect. Like they just can't be taught. The memories, you
Yeah.
know, the friends you make, the family you make. Just to me, it's
yeah.
like my why I do the restaurant. And people think it's crazy, but it's the effect that we have on people,
Right.
whether it's staff, you know, employees, customers, you know, my
It's
own
the whole
family,
community.
you
Yeah.
know, I mean,
Yeah.
it's stressful. Yes.
Oh my
there's
God,
a
yes.
lot of
Yeah.
negatives, but the positives that you can get out of it are to me just
I was a
priceless.
maitre d' for a while. And I used to tell people, every Friday and Saturday, I'm invited to at least 2 parties, 2 weddings,
Yeah.
a christening, you know, so you get to see, like you just said, you get that stress, you get that beat the clock, you get the, you know, making sure everything's perfect. But at the end, you get to see all the smiling faces, you know, and you did that. You know, you created that.
All right.
Now, I know Dave wasn't born into it,
No,
but he pretty much talking to him, it feels like he was.
No, my introduction into the culinary world was much different. I retired from roofing and took a couple of years off and got tired of playing golf and decided needed to go back to work. And my decision to get into food was based on the passion I had. I love to cook for people. So with no experience, I thought, let me apply at a restaurant and see if I can get hired. And I did. And I worked at a few places. And it's just something that I enjoy doing. It's part of me. I grew up cooking. I cooked all the time at home. But specifically when I walked in here the first time I came to eat here, I was like, what a concept. It's a great concept. This is something to believe in here. And while I was eating dinner here, I inquired, you guys need a cook? And they gave me an opportunity. I came on board. I worked the line here for a couple of years, and Brian gave me an opportunity to step up my game and become his manager, and that's what I did. So that's what got me from A to B.
I mean, talking to you, talking kitchen, talking shop, feels like he's been in there forever. That's
I have a really good teacher. I depend on Brian all the time, every day for, to help me make decisions on ways to make the kitchen better, make the restaurant better, staff better. And he's been in it for so long and knows so much about it that I really rely on his input to help me make decisions and make me, take that information, keep it, and use it in the future. So,
But that's one thing that we have so unique here. Like, I could say the exact same thing of what Dave just said in regards to him.
right.
And I could even say it regarding the majority of our staff.
Yeah.
Like, there's a hierarchy here just because there has to be, but nobody stops what they're doing because I walk in the room or Dave walks in the room. Like, there's no, oh no, the boss is here or
Yeah.
the manager's here, whatever. There is none of that.
That's
Friday
good.
Friday night, everyone at 8:30, we close at 9. Our staff is sitting down eating. Dave's cooking chicken wings. I'm scrubbing the floor full.
So now wait, I can guess that you have longevity in that kitchen.
We don't have turnover.
See?
I mean,
I can guess that.
If we have turnover at all in the restaurant, is due to the front staff, just nature of their age,
Yeah, school and stuff.
moving away to college, which is a great thing.
But that's, I mean, what you described, though, that's a sign of longevity. You're gonna have that because even with me, when my staff used to come to me, say boss or sir, tell them, no, we're here to do the same job.
Right.
We're just in different positions. We have different responsibility. There is no boss.
right, team.
Yeah, it's a team. But once you have a boss, that's
Yeah.
I don't even think people, it's been a long time since I've heard an employee even say the word boss.
Yeah.
yeah. That's
Because if they did, we would probably stop them.
yeah. No, I used to. I used
You
to
know,
stop my staff.
but-
I used to hate it. They would bite their tongue.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah, we'd look around, see who was here.
but
Who are you talking to?
it's rare that we have even in the restaurant business, right? Those busy nights are stressful. People get attitudes. We don't even have that.
No.
Like, it's such a team that I couldn't tell you the last time there was even like a rolling of the eyes, talking under the breath made from like me or Dave or even the employees. Like, I mean, it's almost like you walk in and there's hugs or high fives.
Yeah,
love that.
everyone
Yeah.
just
Like
jumps
family.
in
Yeah,
and
true family.
jump in and make it happen.
Everybody say this is gonna be a no-brainer question. It's probably a dumb question, but everyone's cross-trained, I assume.
For the most part, in the kitchen, we don't have positions, right? If somebody's hired, like, we don't assign, oh, you're on the fryer tonight, you're on the grill. Because what if you don't want to be?
Yep.
Everybody should know where to do whatever. Because if you work the fryer and every night you came to work, you did the fryer, it's going to get
a
old.
little old. Yeah.
So in the kitchen, you're either front of the house or the back of the house.
I used to rotate people, or I would rotate them on a schedule. So I would say, you're on the fryer, you're on the grill, you're on saute. But then I would say, but listen, and we would do this in the morning meetings. I'd say, listen, you're better at this. So if you guys want to switch,
Yeah.
it doesn't matter. But I know what you mean. If you got to come in every day
Yeah.
and do the same thing, it gets monotonous.
I mean, we have so much confidence in our people, we almost leave it up to
Yeah.
them.
Yeah.
And I've seen it where somebody will be on the grill, say the first hour or two into a busy night, and then I come back there and they switch.
Yeah.
Why? Because they might be great, but they don't have the speed that we need. And everybody's goal is the same. You know, put out the best
Exactly.
food the
Yeah.
fastest.
And like
we
you said,
could,
team. That's the whole thing. Team.
Yep.
Yep.
you know.
Nothing like
So
it.
I mean, it's actually a fun place to be. Like I look forward to coming here on the nights I'm here and seeing the people. I mean, we're really like family.
That's it's
And
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is there any dish that you would like that people would order it more often? Because if they did, they probably really like it.
that was the Mahi.
it's tricky because I mean, we really like I
That's the
studied
best
it.
seller.
No,
Chef Dan and Doris with a D want to say a big thank you for hanging out with us on Who's at the Chef's Table with Chef Dan. Massive thanks to Dave and Brian for sitting down with us today. This has been a SoFloDining production. We invite you to pull up a chair with us every single week. Make sure to tune in every Wednesday at 6:30 p.m. for a fresh episode. See you then!